What's up, everyone? Howler here, coach of your Delta Gligars. Today we are here for the Week 2 battle of the BBR against Kyle A and his Miami Donphans. If you missed our team builder, it went up on the channel yesterday. You can go check it out for a more in-depth look at the team we're bringing, even though our team obviously doesn't matter. The only team that matters is the Miami Donphans. Sorry, I'm adjusting my table here, middle of the recording. Very unprofessional. Anyways, our team, a quick rundown of it. We got Sub-Disable Dragapult. We got Double Dance, Weakness Policy, Moltrace, Assault Vest, FizzDef Tentacruel, your standard Comfey with Toxic, Cobalion, like Max FizzDef, and Caracosta, Boots with Shell Smash. Okay, let's get into it already. Where the heck is my controller? I'm pretty nervous for this game. Obviously, there are going to be a lot of people watching this on the other side, on Kyle's channel. That's admittedly one reason why. And also, I'm just kind of tired in general. We're not playing this at the usual time. If Battle Comp is named subscribe. I'm already subscribed to you, Kyle. You don't have to worry about that. I think he's pretty close to 30K on YouTube right now. So, yeah, go check him out if you haven't already. I love Kyle's energy. He's super cool. Okay, so he did not bring the hail. That's really good. He didn't bring Centiskorch either, which is also really good. Kangaskhan was not necessarily something I was expecting. But we do have Cobalion for it, I guess, even though he has his Palosands to wall. So I imagine that Weezing will be the default switch in to Comfey. Palosand has rocks. Most likely. So I don't have a great lead here. This team is very weak to... Unless he has a... Seems pretty weak to Moltrace, honestly. That's probably how I see myself winning this one. I don't have a fantastic lead. I feel like Zapdos is very free for him, which makes me want to lead Dragapult, even though I'm not a Dragapult lead set that wants to U-turn out. Oh shit, I'm gonna run out of time. Fuck. Well, Dragapult's the first Pokemon in my party, so... so I think I lead with Dragapult. It is what it is. Whatever I lead with, I don't care. As long as I have 6 Pokemon on my team, we're good. Kyle, this son of a bitch. There you go. There's the Zapdos lead. This son of a bitch stole my. He stole my YouTube. No, my YouTube. No, I'm gonna sub on the first turn. He stole my freaking home field advantage from me. Because he said he wanted 151 first, so... I mean, it's good not to have an orange background all the time. Good, he switches out. That's good. 4 Juice World is Scrafty. I'm going to burn this immediately. So I don't... he finds out that I'm not Clear Body. I did change that thanks to my 6 ability capsules I had on hand. So we're gonna sub and we're gonna burn this, and then we're gonna probably go into... we can't stay in on this Scrafty because knockoff still... Well, if I disable knockoff, I could disable knockoff. Yeah, actually, I disable knockoff after he breaks the sub, and then I get another sub. Will-O-Wisp, we connect. That's really good. He might actually want to switch after this. Predicting me to want to switch out. See, this is the problem with this. I don't really think he fears Cabal. I'm just going to disable it. This is the problem with this set, is it's very prediction based. Look at that. I used all 3 moves in a row. I used my first slot. He stayed in. Perfect. That's really good. So he cannot use knockoff. If he has like Dragon Tail. Oh, he has Ice Punch. Okay. That doesn't do much to us, thankfully. That was a crit. Holy shit. Actually, so Ice Punch doesn't break our sub. But we don't damage this thing. This is probably Assault Vest. I could go Tentacruel. Tentacruel is not super useful. Or I could just sub again. I gotta sub again. What the heck? Ice Punch doesn't break the sub because it's not stab. Good. So we're gonna get lots of leftovers. He's burned, so I can hex now. Yeah, he's definitely Assault Vest. I think I switch out after. This is 0 damage. I think I switch out after this. Question is, what do I go into? I could go Tentacruel. Yeah, I think I go Tentacruel. I could also go Comfey, but he goes Wheezing on the Comfey. No, I'm gonna go into Comfey. I probably should have made this play earlier. If he attacks us, then we will get... Yeah, he switched. Child support. Kangaskhan. Okay, then. So he knows I can't touch Kangaskhan. I'm just gonna call Mind. As he stays in. We'll find out what he wants to do with this. If he has Toxic Power-Up Punch. Ooh. Okay, so you're definitely scrappy. But you do activate my Keyberry. I wonder if you're going to have Facade. If you have Facade, then I don't want to Toxic you. But I think Toxic is still fine. And he's not running Speed Investment because we outsped him by going for Calm Mind. So that's good to know. So our Cobalion will outspeed this. Body Slime, that doesn't do too much. If he gets a Para, that's unfortunate. But I will just start Draining Kiss, going for Draining Kiss now. We are at... our stored power will be base 80 power. So it should be doing good damage to the Wheezing. Depending on how well we take this next hit, I may want to go for another Calm Mind so I can secure a KO on the Wheezing. This might also be Assault Vest. That recovers a nice amount of HP. Another Body Slam. Okay. So if I go for Calm Mind again, that's the play that I want to make. I want to click Calm Mind again. So I want to be able to KO the Wheezing if it switches in here. Because with Toxic ramping up, he might realize this is not a good bat. Yeah, okay, good. So in comes 4 Special K, which is the Galarian Wheezing. He has Neutralizing Gas, which is interesting. This should KO. This should KO. This is +2 special attack, 120 base power, stored power. This should knock him out. Oh, wow, it doesn't knock him out, but that's a ton of damage. And he does have Clear Smog, and he's going to get a Pain Split off. Ooh, that stinks. That stinks a lot. I really... man, I should have invested more in special attack. I knew that's the one regret from this team. So at least this thing is really weakened, and he won't Pain Split. I could... I'm gonna Calm Mind again. Yeah. If he Pain Splits, he won't get much back. And I will save the Comfey once he's at a range where I think he's not going to click Pain Split. Oh yeah, Sludge Bomb as well. Oh man, I didn't think he'd have both. That's unfortunate. Either way, this thing is very low, so he has less for Dragapult now. I could bring in Dragapult and go for a Hex here. Although he does have Kangaskhan. He switches in Kangaskhan every time. I could also go Tentacruel and click Scald just to knock this thing out. I think that's my play. I did not... Clear Smog was to be expected. He could save this, honestly, and go into Starmie. Yep, that's fine. I have... I'm just going to Mirror Coat the Starmie. Oh, he went back into Kangaskhan. I'm totally fine with that. I'm Fizz Death. And if this thing goes down, then that's... like, this is one thing standing in Dragapult's way as well, so... I'm just going to Scald again. I outspeed this because I know he's not running speed. And with Toxic, I think the next Scald should definitely kill this. Oh man, he has Rest. Rest, Sleep Talk. Power Up Punch, Body Slam. I have to go into Cobalion. I have no other play. This Kangaskhan is going to be pretty annoying to break through. He didn't go for Sleep Talk. Maybe he doesn't even have it. So he's going to switch out into Palossand, so I'm going to Toxic that on the switch. Yeah, Sad Castle, okay. So I still have... Now, my switch into this, I think is actually... Ooh, he has Air Balloon. Very interesting. So he brought... So, okay, that makes sense. So this was his Diggersby response. Because he'd be immune to both of my stabs, and then he could burn me. I go Tentacruel on this. I don't care if he Earth Powers me, I just want to be in a position where I can Rapid Spin his rocks away. And I'm going to click Rapid Spin here. Because I think he's going to switch. Even though he's a Ghost type. Even though he's a Ghost type, he blocks Spin, but I think he's going to switch. Yep. So we get rid of rocks, and he goes right back into Kangaskhan. He's burned 1 turn of sleep. He might still have Sleep Talk and might have just misplayed. Totally didn't notice the leftovers before. He has a timer advantage on me too. I might need to set up with Caracosta on this thing to break through it. I'm gonna stay in here because I want to weaken this thing. Maybe we get a burn. Earthquake. Oh. Okay, so he's early bird. He's not scrappy. Because he only took 1 turn of sleep. So the only thing he can do to hit Dragapult is Earthquake. I'm gonna stall this thing again because I want to get in. I want to get in Caracosta at this point to Shell Smash. So now he Earthquakes. Or Body Slam might be. It might. I don't think Body Slam killed us. I'm just gonna Scald again. I want him to knock me out. I want a free switch into Caracosta. And we get a time. That actually wasn't what I wanted. Because now he doesn't knock me out and he's gonna go for rest. But we could hard switch into Caracosta here. Which is the play I'm gonna make. Hard switch in Caracosta, go for a Shell Smash, and try to break through this Kangaskhan. He went for Body Slam. Not what I was expecting at all. If this paralyzes me... Oh, man. Please, no paras. Please, no paras. He's okay. I'm fine with that. I think I'm fine with that. I think this thing is scarfed, unfortunately. So because we just broke our Sturdy, he might be able to KOS. But we could also set up with Moltres in front of this. Yeah, he is scarfed. Scald kills us. Wow. Okay, into Moltres we go, and we're gonna click Nasty Plot, I think. Or we could go for Agility. No, we click Nasty Plot in case Kangaskhan comes in. Okay, so Weezing comes out. We should KO this with an air slash. Or no, we don't. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't agility because he's gonna clear smog. Actually, Fiery Wrath kills, and we don't have to risk a miss. Now he can go into Zapdos after this. Unless he's super offensive Zapdos, he should not knock us out. So Weezing's gone. That is good, of course, because that's our first kill of the game. Oh, I erased Kangaskhan on my board instead of Weezing. The dosage. Now we click agility. And hope he doesn't kill us with a Thunderbolt. Wild Charge! Oh, what? No way! He's Choice Banded! Oh my god! Life Orb, Physical Zap. What the fuck? That's insane. Well, Dragon. Well, we could. Fuck. What's our play now? I was not expecting that at all. Physical Zapdos. I thought as soon as I saw Wild Charge Zapdos, this game's over. I win. Shit. I have to go either Cobalion or I have no time left. I don't think I can win this. I have Dazzling Gleam on my Tentacruel for Scrafty. Do I pull the double here expecting Palossand to come out? I don't think so. I'm just gonna Stone Edge in case this thing stays in. I think that was very predictable, which is why I decided to stay in. Doesn't matter that we missed. I don't think that sacking Tentacruel is the play. Probably clicks, like his play should be to click Shadow Ball here, honestly. But I feel like keeping Tentacruel around could save us. Who am I kidding? This kills. Wow, he built pretty darn good for this for my team. He's probably, I think he wins this 5-0. If I hadn't hard switched in Caracosta, to the Kangaskhan, I would have preserved the Sturdy. I would have preserved the Sturdy on my Caracosta, and his Starmie would not have been able to kill me in one hit. And Caracosta would have put in a lot more work. Damn. He caught me off guard with a lot of stuff. He's gonna rest here. I need a massive crit. I'm not even sure a crit would have knocked it out. I'm impressed. This is a very good team. I'm just disappointed that it's going to be a lopsided loss. There's like nothing that I can do to salvage differential at this point. It's just a 5. It's just straight up just a 5-0 loss. I'm really disappointed. I thought I played certain things pretty well. It doesn't even matter. Like, I attack what's in front of me. He switches out between Kangaskhan and Palossand and always wins. Oh, interesting. Starmie comes out. That's fair. He can just probably clean me up with some psychic attacks at this point. Scald. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think Tentacruel's low enough, and it can't like do enough damage to. It can't do enough damage to this Starmie because I don't have a poison type move on this. Could go for Dazzling Gleam. I can't even be mad. Like, obviously, I think I definitely misplayed Caracosta by having its sturdy broken. But, like, this team that Kyle built was so good. He knocks out Tentacruel here, and all he has to do at this point is switch into Palossand to wall Cobalion. Wild Charge, Physical Zapdos. I guess that was insurance against Comfey, maybe? He still has his air balloon. He's only taken damage from Toxic this entire game. See, like, even air balloon on this, even though it didn't even come into play, it's still a really cool bring. I missed both Stone Edges against this thing, too. He might not even have Earth Power. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it to beat Cobalion. Damn, Kyle. Good game, man. You prepped super well. I was not expecting to take a 5-0 loss in this game. So, all three of my sweeper sets had potential there. Comfey, I think I played Comfey decently well. I got it to... I got the boosts on it that I needed to go Wheezing, but it turns out that... see, I messed up in... I should have put more investment into special attack on the Comfey. If I ran max special attack, which I didn't, And if I hadn't run so much in defense, I think that I might have had a chance to knock out that Weezing. And at that point, I still have my boosts on Comfey, and I think, I don't know how much the Zapdos does. I was at +1 defense too, so the Zapdos wasn't gonna, I don't think the Zapdos breaks through me. I don't think anything on his team had Toxic unless the Palossand had Toxic. I definitely beat Starmie because it was Scarfed, and Kangaskhan was the only thing that could probably try to beat me, but at that point it was still Toxic. He could click Rest, but I could like continuously boost in front of it to out damage it and then out recover it eventually. So that's one mistake in prep. Another mistake, Caracosta, I guess, hard switching it into Kangaskhan. I guess I was just getting impatient. The fact that I got the Scald Burn at the worst possible time with Tentacruel, that mean, because I was wanting Tentacruel to die there so I could get Caracosta in for free, and then he didn't. I was predicting him to click Rest. He didn't click Rest. Instead, he broke the Sturdy on my Caracosta, which meant that Starmie could knock me out because he was Scarf Starmie. I'm pretty sure I should have been faster than non-Scarf Starmie with my investment. I don't know, maybe I'll have to double check that, and maybe he wasn't Scarfed after all. No, he had to be Scarfed, because unless he just ran timid max speed, no, he definitely had to be Scarfed. And then Moltres, I guess I was just totally not expecting that Zapdos set. Obviously I invest, like, Moltres is naturally more specially defensive, so I think that I can take a hit from Zapdos on the special side. But I probably wouldn't have even lived a hit from Zapdos on the special side because he was Life Orb. He probably could have knocked it out. So yeah. Also, I don't think I played Dragapult as best as I could, which is too bad because I thought that was a really good set against the team. I probably should have. I don't know. Like, I don't. It wasn't beating that Scrafty because it had Knockoff and Ice Punch. I thought I was going to be forcing Scrafty out at that point once I disabled Knockoff. But yeah. I could have, I probably should have switched it out after, instead of setting up a sub, knowing that Ice Punch wouldn't break sub because I still don't do any damage to Scrafty. But anyways, that wasn't as huge of a misplay as the misprep with Comfey and the misplay with Caracosta. Anyways, yeah. And also, I guess, an unfortunate Scald Burn with Tentacruel on the Kangaskhan, but really good game to Kyle. He brought an amazing team. I just need to bounce back next week and get back in the win column. Next week we play against Steve, aka Magnitude, and the Milwaukee Sawsbucks. So if you're looking forward to that match, be sure to leave a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel to keep up with all of our Draft League content, and we'll see you next Saturday when we need a much better result than this.